Good morning, my friends. Thank you so much for coming back and joining us today. I'm excited because we are making something super special in gardening and also throwing in a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of something about the months of the year. Are you ready to welcome in the day together? Let's do it. The sun is coming up. The sun is coming up. We thank the earth for spinning round and being here for us. The sun is coming up. The sun is coming up. We thank the earth for spinning round and being here for us. The sun is coming up. The sun is coming up. We thank the earth for spinning round and being here for us. Tommy Thumb is up and Tommy Thumb is down. Tommy Thumb is dancing all around the town. Dance him on your shoulders, dance him on your head, dance him on your knees and tuck him into bed. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Yo estoy bien y tú también. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Good morning, how are you? How are you? Good morning, how are you? How are you? Me, I'm fine and you are too. Good morning, how are you? How are you? When I sit at circle, my bottom is on the floor. My legs are crisscross applesauce. My eyes are looking, my ears are listening, my mouth is closed, and my hands are in my lap. I'm so excited you came today, but ¿qué día es? ¿Qué día es? What day is it today? If yesterday was Wednesday, and tomorrow will be Friday, yes! It means today is Thursday, gardening day, and it is the last day of the month. Can you help me, please? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Today is Thursday, April 30th. Hoy es el jueves, el 30 de abril. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Los días de la semana son siete, son siete. Los días de la semana son siete, son siete. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo son siete, son siete. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. Sunny, 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 sunny. Is it sunny in the sky? S-U-N-N-Y is sunny. Is it sunny in the sky? Cloudy, 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 cloudy. Is it cloudy in the sky? C-L-O-U-D-Y, cloudy. Is it cloudy in the sky? Rainy, 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 rainy. Is it rainy in the sky? R-A-I-N-Y is rainy. Is it rainy in the sky? Windy, 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 windy. Is it windy in the sky? W-I-N-D-Y, windy. Is it windy in the sky? Snowy, 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 snowy. Is it snowy in the sky? S-N-O-W-Y is snowy. Is it snowy in the sky? What's the weather like today with you? Today here, we've been very lucky this week. I mean, we're very lucky. I live in Charleston, South Carolina, so a lot of the time it's sunny, but it is bright and sunny again. So I'm going to sing about the sun, but you sing about what you feel the weather is like with you. Maybe it's hot, maybe it's cold or chilly. You can use any of these words that you would like. Are you ready? I know a day just like today, and sunny was the weather. S-U-N-N-Y, 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 and sunny was the weather. I'm so happy to see you today on the last day of April. So why not? Let's sing our song before we do our gardening today. Let's sing the days of the month in English and in Spanish, and then I'll teach you a little rhyme that tells you how many days are in each month. Ready? Let's sing it in English first. Months of the year. 1, 2, 3. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 12 months in a year. Spanish. Enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. 12 meses en un año. How many days are in each of the months of the year? Let's see. Well, it's more like a rhyme than a song, but I guess you could sing it. 30 days have September, April, June and November. All the rest have 31, except February alone, which has 28 days clear and 29 every leap year. And this year, my friends, was a leap year. So if you were born on February 29th, you had an official birthday. That is how we remember the months of the year and how many days there are. Now we can do our gardening. So today with gardening, it's more like garden ornaments that we're going to make. So I'm going to bring my table forward because we are going to make a wind chime. And remember, every day is Earth Day, so we are still reusing and recycling what we have and what we find. Now, Elizabeth went out the other day and we were looking for some sticks because we wanted to make a wind chime, but a natural wind chime. It's not going to be as loud and noisy as a metal wind chime that you find, but it will make very natural, very beautiful sounds actually. So we picked up some sticks and a couple of pine cones. With this one, I'm just going to show you with the sticks. But you can also, if you wanted to make a noisy one, you can use empty tin cans that you have. If maybe you're making some dinner, we eat a lot of black beans, so we end up with extra cans for those. And I think we're going to make a decoration for outside with the cans. And you can use shells, anything you want. And we hang it outside so when the wind blows, it makes beautiful sounds. So first of all, you need some twigs. I have a bigger one, and this is going to act as the top part where we hang our other parts of our wind chime from. I have some smaller, rounder sticks too. Any shape and size that you want, as long as they're clean enough. What I did was we brought them in. If they had really loose bark on them, we picked off the really loose bark and we washed them just to make them clean enough to work with in the house because you're going to paint them. And then on my tray, I have just the lid of a mason jar and I have put some paints in there. And I found I had some of these spongy brushes which are really great for painting, but you can use a brush or you can just dip it in. I have some yarn, but you can use string, whatever you need to tie it up. And I actually also had these hooks. I apologize, I don't know the official name for these hooks. But I used these actually to put in the ends of the sticks so that I could hang them up well, but you don't need to do that. You just need to make sure that you secure the yarn or whatever it is you're hanging up with very tightly around the top of the stick. But I will show you that. So first of all, we are going to paint our sticks. So all I'm going to do is take my stick. I've already washed it, I've already cleaned it. Now a lot of people say that you should paint them all white first. Now, if you are a little bit older and you have a lot more patience and you would love to take some time on your sticks, then you paint them all white first, because then what you will do is you will leave them to dry. And then on top of that, you can paint beautiful patterns and you will be able to see them a lot better. If you are younger and your mummies and daddies are there, I would just recommend going for it with any paint that you want, like I did with my just turned 3-year-old daughter, because you don't have to really wait for it to dry and then add another layer on. You can just see how beautiful it looks with one layer of paint. So I painted this one white, and maybe I'll leave that one to dry, and then I'll show you guys if I just go directly with my paint on top. You see why these spongy ones are kind of nice, but if you've got a big brush, it'll be the same. And you still see the paint really well when you just paint directly onto it. Painting, painting, painting my sticks. It's also very nice if you leave them natural. There we go. So, you paint your sticks. Now when they're painted, like this one I already painted green and got a bit of stuck to the paper towel that I had drying on. And I am going to take one of these. I guess I don't know, hukai, I'm not sure. What are they called? I'd love to know. And in the top of my stick, you help mommy, daddies and help with this. It has a screw part in. I'm going to screw it into the top. So my older friends, if you're doing this by yourself, be very careful that it doesn't come sticking out the other end. Twist, twist, twist. There we go. Try and twist it as far down as possible without it coming out. There you go, you see? And then what I will do is take some of my yarn. I'm going to tie it to the end of my stick. I'm going to show you one that I already made. You see? And then my big stick that I have, I'm going to tie it to the top. You might need some help tying it to the top, and that's okay. It's a good way of learning how to tie your knots. Put it in a knot so it stays secure, and then you can cut a little bit of the end off with scissors if you would like to. And then we have the beginning of our wind chime. So let me put this down and move it out of the way, and I'm going to show you one that I made earlier. And let's listen to what it sounds like now. I think it's going to be a little bit longer than the screen, but bear with me. Listen to the sound if I pick it up. So can you see how it's all attached at the top with my yarn? Bring it up. And we painted them all different. Can you hear the nice wind sounds that it makes? Let's try again. It's a very beautiful sound. This is a pine cone, and all I did was I stuck one of the rings directly into the pine cone too, but you can paint them, and like I said, anything you want you can attach onto here. They're all different lengths. Just make sure when you hang them on your string that they touch each other in some way, so that when they catch the wind, they can make beautiful sounds. My friends, I'm going to hang this outside now. I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it on our Facebook group. Remember, if you're not a member of that, you can find me on Facebook on Circle Time with Miss Alexa, and I'll invite you to that. We have a private group where you can share pictures of your family doing the works. If you're not on Facebook but you have an Instagram, you can find me on Circle Time with Miss Alexa, then just shoot me a message. I would love to see what you guys do at home. Now today I actually thought I'd finish off, we have been talking a lot about the continent of Africa. We were talking yesterday about cleaning water, and I actually went and found my rain stick in the house, and we use this a lot, and we have a little area in our house called a peace area. So I don't know if you guys have one in your house, but I find it very useful, and we have one in a Montessori classroom too. When I did my Montessori training, if it's one skill I can share with you, was to have a peace area. Not a timeout area, but a peace area where if you're feeling a little bit worked up and you can't quite find a way to calm yourself down, it happens sometimes. I have a little rocking chair in my peace area, or just a regular chair or cushion on the floor, and a few things there for calming moments. So we have a rain stick in our peace area, and sometimes my daughter just goes and sits down when she needs a moment. She takes herself there. Sometimes I have to take her there, but she loves to pick up the rain stick. And I'm going to show you why. Can you close your eyes? And I want you to imagine rain is falling. Why don't we do our breathing with it this time? Can you breathe with me? Let's breathe in and out with the rain. Breathe in and out with the rain. One more time, breathe in and out with the rain. You can see how this can be a very calming addition once you slow down your breath and breathe. Shoulders up and down in your back pockets. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining me again. I'm so appreciative of your help and your support, and I would very much appreciate if you have not already, but you're enjoying these circle times, could you go and subscribe to the channel so I can continue to make you more circle times, and we can join in together and share all of our ideas. I had so much fun today. Come back tomorrow. Tomorrow is music day. We have some new songs that we are doing, and I can't wait to see you. Oh, and bring your djembe drums. Okay? See you tomorrow. Goodbye.